Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as I talk to a band of Numerians that are just going around looking for, they don't know what they're looking for, only their chieftain, as far as I can tell, knows what they're looking for. And they were telling us about how they don't like technology, so they go around naked and fight with their fists, because that's how it works. Tell me about your tribe. The Tiger Lords are an ancient and glorious tribe, one of the strongest in all Numeria. We used to own half the stolen lands ourselves, but that was a long time ago, back in the time of Great Armag. But now that the spirit of Armag's been reborn into the body of our new chieftain, you mark me. Not my words. Wait, what the heck? You mark me, anyway. Word of our heroic deeds will spread across Golarion once again. Yes, I'm marking you, not your words. Sure, safe travels. And I'm very, very exhausted. I think we are gonna need to rest in here because the game doesn't let us... exit. Or maybe it does. Does it let us exit here? It does not. Oh, off to a bad start. Okay. Yeah, because these would be... these could be an enemy. If I had fought them, which I didn't. Whoa, what is that? An ancient Cyclops coin. What the heck? Why is it a Cyclops coin? It's just, it is. Okay, I'll take that, moss. And I will sleep over here. No, actually, I'll first try. Yeah, you cannot travel. Your inventory is too great. Your inventory weight is too great. Yes, my inventory is also pretty great, to be honest. But yeah, it's not because we're exhausted. It's because, well, we can't do anything about the weight. Well, we could
so dreary.
Drop it.
I want to punch someone so hard.
Easy, Amiri. There's no one to fight here, nor any reason to. I could read you something for fun if you like.
I think that's not a good suggestion when she's saying that she wants to punch someone. Octavia, your self-preservation instincts, I tell you. That's something that we learned pretty early with her conversations, though, to be honest. Anyway, we're getting out of here. No, we didn't even get it. I was hoping that we'd get an inventory screen, so I'd check how heavy we are. So we are trying to figure out Varnhold, and look at that. We can see things. Oh, yeah, because we slept. Desna's Wayside Shrines. The shrines provide weary travelers, and I finished that. That wasn't a check, so it was just a thing. Harim is unhappy, and I can strengthen... That costs money. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'll leave Harim where he is. We do need to go back home pretty soon. Well, I say pretty soon, but, you know, that's where we're going. But for right now, we don't go there. So let's go over here, try to claim that mountain trout. I'm not going to claim the mountain trout. I'm going to claim, I think it's the fishing place. The joys of life, strange hedonistic teachings. Oh, not this again. Are spreading among the citizens. Adherents refuse to work and consider it normal to steal. That's not what hedonism is at all. But I'll send Harim up there because he's prejudiced enough against that. So off you go. I don't know what he does. He's gonna say, "Hey, don't be happy, be sad," and people are like, "Okay, I'll go back to work." That's a lovely simplification. This is fish. Okay, so that's pretty good. And I don't know. Will that lead me there? It will, to the overgrown cavern. You think it's the... Okay. An old cave that has been partially destroyed and can barely be seen through heavy vegetation. Yeah, it's not the cavern that's overgrown. It's the vegetation. I mean, I guess I understand what that means. So that's a good thing. There's more barbarians. Oh, wait a minute. This is where they told us to go. Yeah, this is the Numerians are all here. Hi. How's it going, everybody? Hey, who's that walking over there? A barbarian standing guard at the entrance, the cave entrance, calls over to you coarsely. It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. Amiri answers something in Halit, the native tongue of the Numerian Khalid tribes. After a brief exchange in Halit and with Amiri, the guard switches back to common. Sure. Interesting. I could swear the game said English before. Instead of common. I could swear it did. Anyway, peace. If you want to speak with our elders or spend the night, you may enter. Just don't expect a free dinner. What? What am I gonna need to do to have a dinner around here then? Can I not talk to you? You can stay here for the night. If you're a friend, you may pass. Sure. Thank you. And we have ourselves an ancient scrap of script-covered leather, immediately stealing from them. I'm not, because it doesn't count as that, so that was just something I found. That was automatically added to my inventory. So we got some barbarians over here. They don't actually have the dialogue. Bolga does, though, have the dialogue icon. Excuse me as I steal your herbs. No, that's just moss. Steal your edible moss. Don't expect a free dinner. Guess what? I found butter, moss, and cheese. Oh, not cheese, eggs. What do we have? No, not that. Cheese crust. That's why I was saying cheese crostata. What? It's flour, cheese, and chambletus? I don't know what that would even mean. Crostata sort of sounds like crust. It sounds like it comes from the same word. Sounds like an Italian word for toasted. It's a cheese toast. Maybe. Anyway. A half-orc woman sits by the fire. Her clothes are made of leather and fur, matching the rest of the barbarians. She frowns as she slides her finger along a map, crudely drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. She lifts her gaze as she notices you. Guests. Who are you? If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolga, from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. Are you a chieftain? Me? No. Just seasoned enough to lead a group. Our chieftain is Armag the Twiceborn. Bolga says the name proudly as though expecting recognition or awe. He's back home in Numidia right now. What's your chieftain known for? Long ago, he was the greatest of the Numerian chieftains and Gorum's chosen. Armag was so strong no mortal could strike him down. It was only when Pharasma herself challenged him to battle that he fell, and only because of her divine power. But now Armag shamed her and came back from the afterlife. Great Armag leads the Tiger Lords once more, now as Armag the Twiceborn, and soon word of our exploits will spread all over Avistan. I didn't know there were half-orcs among the Numerian barbarians. The barbarian shrugs. The orcs have lands nearby. A lot can happen between two neighboring peoples. I'm sure a lot can. Huh. The implication here is that Numerians don't deal with orcs directly, or are not welcoming to orcs. But more importantly, the implication is that they are not welcoming of. No, I don't know the name for it. There's a name for this thing. I am sorry. I'm so sorry, I forget the name. Either way, they're not welcoming of, I guess, humans, Numerians, eloping with orcs. Huh. Anyway, what are you doing here? We're looking for some ruins or a cave or something. I don't really know. Only Dugath knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric and is our leader on this expedition. Well, him and the sisters. Who are these sisters? I'm mixing the accents. They're witches who serve Armag. They seem to know a lot about the world, history, gods, even other worlds. They're pretty smart talkers. You'd hardly believe the things they know. And they have these strange, unimaginable spells. When Armag ordered us to pack up for this expedition, we thought we'd be marching for a month. But they just waved their hands. Whoosh. A tunnel of multicolored lights opened before us. The trip here took us just 1 hour. Can you imagine it? I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. I can. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Actually, wait, multicolored lights? That's the veil. Yeah. Where might I find Dugath and these sisters? They're in our main camp here. Bolga points at the cross, at a cross on her map. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'd be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. Have you found anything interesting? It'd be nice if we had. So far, it's just dirt, crap, and monsters. Like, we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. We found this hole, and the monsters that were living here, we took a beating doing it, but we managed to kick them out. And then after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave, nothing of note. After a day or so, we'll probably head out and keep searching. Do you know anything about the situation at Varnhold? Varnhold? Where's that? The barbarian looks down at her map and finds a rough sketch of the area. No idea. We've never been there. Tell me about Numeria. Numeria is the land with adamantine in its soil, and its people have adamantine in their hearts. The barbarian starts solemnly. Then, wait, yes, she was saying things solemnly, and then her tone shifts. And since we have buggered all beyond the adamantine and courage, we just trade what we've got. And she laughs. Well, I have to go then. Sure, no point in denting our asses in this hole. We'll head out soon, most like. Safe journey to you. What a nice person. That's the nicest Numerian we've found so far. Even that other one that, well, yeah, they say they weren't looking for trouble, but their first reaction was going for their weapons. So I'm not really sure what they were looking for. But I'm gonna steal from them. Not steal from them. Oh, it's locked. Oh. DC. She rolled a 4. You rolled a 3. We can open this. And it's open. We have ourselves bracers. The 4 and a 3, my god. Bracers of armor plus 4. Money is what it is. Still, definitely not stealing from them. And, what is some good things. Okay, good. Good stuff. And now, well, that's basically it, really. There's nothing else here for us. There's a wolf? They do have a wolf. A wolf companion. Okay, see you later, everybody. So, did they tell us exactly where to go, or did we know that already? I don't actually... Because she pointed it on her map. Kelid Barbarian Camp, that's where I'm supposed to go. It is very far away. Should I go there? I wonder if it's related to Varnhold. Well, we're not going there right now, so that belongs to somebody else. So we're going over here to the Rotten Cave. And hopefully everything is going to be alright, and I'm not going to need to go back home to the kingdom anytime soon. Random encounter. Spotted enemies. Okay, can I avoid? I can avoid. Shouldn't have done that. I didn't want to do that, to be honest. I wanted to fight again. I wanted to be there, but sneaking. So we're gonna We're gonna rest in here. Sulfuric gas rises here from beneath the Earth surface, filling the vicinity with an unbearable stench. It is really nasty, isn't it? Because it smells of poo.
It's odd that your fatalism hasn't killed you yet.
And why should it? Everyone thinks I strive for death, but think about it. Why would I force the inevitable?
Main cook spoiled the hearty meal. How dare you, main cook? It was a hearty meal. Let's go into the rotten cave. It's sulfur. I mean, yes, rot does... Well, actually, rot doesn't smell of sulfur. Rotten eggs do, but they're not actually rotting. Rotten eggs are not rotting. I mean, they can be rotting, but they... And I'm sure they still smell of sulfur. But rot is sweet. Because of the fermentation, I think? And I'm pretty sure there's acids in there as well. Because sulfuric acid doesn't actually stink. As far as I know, I've smelled sulfuric acid, and it doesn't... I don't remember it having any smell. There's a lot of things that we think, or, you know, popular... It's a popular perception to think that that they have smell, but they don't. Like, for example, methane. Methane doesn't have smell. Yes, I know it's farts, but the part of farts also are other things other than methane, and those other things are the things that make farts smell, like sulfur, for example. That is just how it's created inside of our body. Or I don't know if it's no, it has to be created. Okay, so into the cave. Yeah, let's go this way instead. I do not like that they have to get all themselves into position. Ooh. Okay. We've been to a cave like this before. And we have died. Well, we haven't. I don't remember if we have any open stuff. Oh no, not this again. Well, I have multiple controls to deal with this. Oh, I'm also slow. I don't like that. But then again, we are... It did damage to us. Well, I can fix that. A little bit. Then again, we're in the middle of fights with... Yeah, it's definitely doing damage to us. I do not like that. I do not like that at all. And bear in mind, this is the wilderness. Not the wilderness. This is beyond the veil. So why is it raining? Because they want... The gods over here, they want it to rain. Okay, Amory is the one to go first, and that is not a good idea. And we have a Thunder Vine, which I think sort of justifies the spell that I just cast. I wonder if they did it on purpose. Like, you notice you're taking damage from the thunder, and then all of a sudden you're fighting a Thunder Vine. I wonder what it's gonna do. Miss. Miss. I noticed that it healed for something. Yeah, it's healing. Okay, we're gonna need something else. I hope the thunder goes away when we kill it. Can we do it fast? Oh, heck yeah, we can. Missing a lot, though. Yeah. This is a really nasty enemy here. How did I miss that Harim was taking so much damage? What did I do wrong to not notice that? Okay, everybody stay back except for Valerie. Okay. Poisonous aura, that's what it is. So I should pay attention to that. So we can do this. Seriously? Okay. Cast it! Seriously, you need to... Oh my god. Cast it on you, then. Wait. Yeah, cast it on you. Okay, now we're immune. It's good news. It's not to say that we're not going to take damage, but at least I'm going to be able to pay attention to that. Gilladel, get these things. Okay, health seems to be pretty good condition here. Go away with that. Definitely don't do Thunder Shot. Let's hope that we're a little bit better at this. Harim just took a hit. Can protect him a little bit. Took a serious hit. Okay, that attack of opportunity sort of put him off, which I'm fine with. It's not to say that this is going to go well, but Valerie is taking a tremendous amount of damage. It can't be normal crits. It can't be normal crits. Come on. Wow, this sucks. This sucks so much. Okay, so we're ready. We're gonna be ready. It's just, it sucks. Okay, so first things first, we are gonna do that. Then we're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do that, and because that's gonna increase your to hit chance or defense. And we're gonna do reckless stance, and you're gonna do reckless stance as well. You don't have reckless stance? No, that's not how it works. Okay, that's fine with me. We're gonna do Shield of Faith on you. We're gonna do Reduced Person on you. And you're gonna cast your heal. Let's see, Gilladel. And Jethal. Good. And then we're gonna do Prayer. Sounds good to me. Octavia also cast the thing. Haste. I don't know why it needs to be on a person, but whatever. Bull Strength on you. And that would be Octavia finished that, okay. And then we have Stone Skin that requires Diamond Dust. And I think that's that. Okay. Octavia is done. Gilladel is done with that. I can also cast this, which I will. Jethal did the thing for Prayer, which is pretty nice. Litany of Eloquence, that's a different thing. Oh, right, the anti-venom. How would I forget that? Okay. So Bull Strength for you. And Bull Strength for you. Sense Vital's done. Also have Resist Energy Communal over here. Let's go for it. I don't know if... Okay, Delay Poison is done. Gilladel cast it, and I think Harim is waiting? Or I'm waiting? Nope. You should have the Bull Strength. Or I never cast it. Okay. And now we save. So there's the judgments that she has that I never use. But I am hopeful that this is going to be enough. We're also fast, which is great. Okay, he's attacking. That's pretty good. He's attacking Valerie. Gilladel is here. So, let's see. Scorching Ray is cast. That's what the auto pause was for. Valerie dealing 0 damage because it's reduced. It's slash damage. Is that slash damage? Maybe. Yeah, it is. Thunder Divine attacks Valerie and misses. That's the one I want to pay attention to. How the heck was he hitting? Holy crap. With the +9 against the 44. Well, I do have 44 now. So, still. Probably was like 5%. And 5% is enough to ruin everything. Octavia, don't do that. Do this one. I don't think we need to pay attention now. Because once we crest... well, crest that crest in the damage output thing, we're good. And of course, having these two, they're very powerful. They do a lot of damage. I guess they do a lot of damage. So you're going to stop that, and you're going to stop that. And you're good to go. And we're hasted and taking that. Okay. Combat is finished, which means I save. And we pulled it off. And still taking damage. Okay, this goes to places. Oh, that has a place over there. And it's Bracers of Armor +4, most likely. +5, nice. And a Menace Storm. +2 Thundering Light Hammer grants the wielder sonic resistance for 10. That's nice. Yeah, I can't go there, so I assume that is done. I hope it is. Probably isn't. We can go there on the way back. Definitely don't want to Definitely don't want to go back and forth with that thunder and that slowness. Let's take advantage of our speed, because there's going to be fights in here for sure. That auto pause was because we ran out of a specific buff. Oh, it was out of haste. I like haste so much. Another one. Bites the dust. Another buff. Okay. I don't know where we're going. For a moment there, I thought we were going to see a book thing. A book adventure, but no. Just keep going through multiple worlds. I do expect to go to the one at the bottom, though. For this... Oh. Sorry. For, I do expect for us to find the exit to be the one at the bottom. That exit that we left behind. This is dangerous, though. Who spotted it? Valerie. Okay, another one. Okay, get yourself into position. I wish... it doesn't matter. I can select her manually. Good. And it gains us experience, which is really nice. There's some bones in here. And there's a monster with a coma in its name up there. When you see a monster with a coma in its name, you know it's going to be bad. It's an Oakenhide, poisonous manticore-like tree ant. Why is it explaining to me what it is? It's like wolf, coma, furry creature with teeth. Holy crap, there's more of them. Please let there not be any at the back. Okay. Well, that's good. Woo, that's fast. And it's attacking Harim, which is lovely. Okay, Valerie, I think we're gonna be fine. Harim, you need to defend. Do you have fighting defensively? I think he does. Does he not? He doesn't have fighting defensively? He does. Why am I bad? Yeah, fight defensively. And immediately he takes damage. So this thing is not something I should be toying around with. Which I'm not. Valerie is, though. Valerie toys around with everything. Good. Good, good, good. If you're wondering how I select everybody with, like, automatically from here, I press Q. And yes, that does mean that this doesn't work, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a shortcut key that I set up. I think I'd mentioned it in a previous episode. It's really nice. I don't remember the first game that had Q to select everybody, but it's just really nice. And I like it. So, I don't remember which one it was. Pillars of Eternity 1, maybe. I definitely play Pillars of Eternity 1 like that, where Q is select everybody. Which is great, because you're like using WASD to move the camera. And then you need every once in a while to select a single character, which is easy, because their portraits are nice and big. I'm not a super fan of this UI, but it does have some really cool details every once in a while. The fact that the characters are at the center is something that I enjoy. It's not very common, especially because, well, I think it's kind of complicated, really, why it's not very common. Baldur's Gate, which is one of the first games of this style, but not just Baldur's Gate, a lot of the old games do that as well, just having a bar at the side for all the controls, because that's the proportions of the screen, so you like have the most area be like a squarish area, and then you use up the sides. But like, I like that makes sense. It's not a bad idea, but it's also not super good for controls. I think it's okay to sacrifice some of the visibility just to make the controls feel nice. And we're definitely not where I thought we were. We are in Crooked Teeth. Were we in Crooked Teeth already? This feels familiar. But it's because the maps are mostly derivative from each other. I think they pick presets before they draw the maps. So, like, to prevent... Like, they're different. The maps are different. But to prevent... you know, to minimize the amount of work they have to do, they just pick up on things like geometry. Not geometry, but like geography, that's what I mean. Huh. Well, that means that we need to go back there. Because we have an exit. We need to go back to that world, to that map. Unless, of course... it's just... We're very far away. I don't remember Crooked Teeth, though. But if this is like a teleportation thing... What the heck? We were here before. Huh. Does that mean that I need... I mean, I don't need to go there, but... it doesn't matter. Whatever the other cave is, if I have time, I'll go there. We have other things to see and find. So, this is where we go through there. Still no access to that road over there. Probably now. There's a bridge. This would make sense. We never been to the Shallow Gulch? Huh. I don't think we have. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely haven't. And also there's something new in our kingdom. There's nothing interesting left in this location. Your face is not interesting. We have? No. Don't waste my time. I've wasted plenty of it already. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back and forth. It's like 3 hours just to go up that way. Okay, so we can easily get to... That's only 21 hours. Yeah, that's not a bad idea to go there. It's not too difficult. Let's go. And we are going to arrive in the day. So, in the day of where that happens, so we're going to come back later. We have to go back to manage our kingdom. See if we can. I'm not really sure if we will be able to, but here we are. Okay. So, what is going on? A noble in trouble. The leisure boat of a noblewoman from Brevoy ran to ground on a sandbank, and the soldiers which the general dispatched to help the noble quickly rescued her from her watery prison and granted her an honorary escort to the border of the barony. +8 military? That was a triumph, yeah. That does make sense. That would be that. The Fey Magician visited a settlement and made everyday things come to life. Oh, right. +3 loyalty. Unfortunately, that wasn't a very good triumph, but it was a triumph. The consular's servants arrested the mischievous Fey and compelled him to repair the damage he had done. And I guess that's that. General request an audience. Absolutely. It's probably military related because we gained so much of it. So let's see. 5 days left, 6 days left. I'm not really sure what the best plan... The best course of action would be. That's 1 day and 6 hours. Yeah, we can skip some days there. We have a new thing over here. I don't know if we're gonna skip days or not. It's a new event. Livestock deaths. Livestock is mysteriously dying off throughout the region. Ulcers appear on the animals' muzzles. Their hides grow damp with sweat and they die within the week. Whole herds are dying. The local people are facing famine. Well, that's not a very common way of feeding the people with animals. Not very, yeah. We can take care of that. Sana, you're amazing, aren't you? Go right ahead. Fix the cows. I don't know if it's cows or not. They wouldn't eat the cows. That's not very medieval. Or... Actually, the era that comes after the medieval age, or the age that comes after the medieval age, is the modern age, and after that, at least generally that's the terms that historians use. You have the medieval age, and then you have the modern age, and then you have the contemporary age, which is a distinction. And basically, it's like between between 1500 and 1750, and between 1750 and nowadays is the distinctions between those two. It's all very arbitrary, and it doesn't apply to all the regions, and certainly doesn't apply to a lot of other aspects of human life. So we have 4 days until all of them are ready. And well, I'm mostly here for the general that waits me in the throne room. So let's see what happens. Enter throne room. Off we go. Couldn't we have clicked on go to the throne room? I think maybe we could have. We have 2 people that want to talk to us, I think. Casil is agitated. He's in a hurry, and his voice trembles. Your Grace, a border patrol is trapped under an avalanche in the eastern mountains. We don't know whether they're still alive, but hope fades with every passing second. They won't survive for long without our help. We have many volunteers among our soldiers, ready to go into the mountains and save them. The mountains are restless. New avalanches are possible. They could bury the search parties as well, but our volunteers don't care about the risks. It isn't wise, but it's very brave of them. We shouldn't leave our people behind. As a fighter, I support them, but as your general, I must receive your permission before engaging upon such a dangerous mission. It's dangerous and foolish. I'm not risking more fighters for the sake of a few others. Casil's face darkens. He tries to show respect, but his lips curl, which for me means respect, and his fangs slip out, which even means more. I will not dare dispute the order, Your Grace, but I fear that every soldier will know henceforth that he's in trouble. He's on his own. This shall doubtless undermine their loyalty. Well, hire only women soldiers then they won't know that. Off we go. Off you go, I should say. Do they only have men in the military here, I wonder? Harim appears in the doorway, loudly shouting down the corridor and trying to block a visitor's way. Sure, I think I know what that means. However, they don't budge, and finally the priest is pushed backwards into the room, shouting all the while, "Away! Go away, I'm telling you! The Baroness isn't seeing anyone! She's busy and isn't here!" But I think somebody... Oh, he's running after them. That's great. Rudrin Skiege. Forgive me, respected Harim, but I must speak to the Baroness. A young dwarf limps into the room. She doesn't look well. Her face is bruised, her armor crumpled, and her arm is dressed in rags, brown from dried blood. Nevertheless, she begins with a ceremonious bow. Your Grace, my name is Rudrin, and of the Skiege clan, and I've come to beg your help. My kin are in a great... Harim interrupts her with indignation. How do you know my name? I was told of you by our leader, the Reverend Yarnold Torax Paladin. He is hoping to meet you in person. He has so many questions for you. A dwarf who rejected Torag, became a priest of Grotus, and now sits in an important position at the court of a baroness. Such tales are rare. Harim's face is exploding with red and white spots. He furiously grabs his beard. Torax Paladin? And he wants to talk to me? What impudence, what shameless, brazen, although, you know, perhaps we should help them. I want to see this paladin with my own eyes, and the trap he walked into congregation... What? The trap he walked his congregation into. So what's this trouble you've gotten yourselves into? Many years ago, our ancestors, together with the other clans, built a road here, and a chain of fortresses along it. Unfortunately, they were forced to leave these lands, but now that you've established order here, I really hoped I hadn't, we decided to return to rekindle our clan's legacy. We found the entrance to the adamantine shield fortress, but when we tried to enter, and Rudrin winces and touches her bandaged arm, when our ancestors left, they charmed the gate of the fortress and locked it with a key, which has long been kept safe by our clan as a relic. We brought it with us, but when we inserted it into the lock and turned, something incredible happened. The gate fell to ashes, and we saw that the lock was upon the chest of a huge golem, which attacked us immediately. Harim snorts. I'm sure the creator of this golem prayed devoutly to Torag while he made it. Sure. Never thinking for a moment that this piece of iron might someday turn on their own. How dwarvish. He really doesn't like the dwarves. We managed to hide up on a hill, but we'd backed ourselves into a trap. The golem just stood below waiting for us to come down. 2 of us sacrificed their lives, distracting it to give me a chance to escape and find help. Please save them. You're our only hope. Alright, I'll help you. Thank you, Your Grace. The Skage clan owes you. Here's a map. It shows where to find the fortress. Harim fiddles with his beard pensively. I would ask you, if you go to help them, take me with you. Harim, you're always on my party, shut up. I know it's folly to gloat, but I would see with my own eyes our proud guests from the 5 Kings Mountains caught in such a mess, and then send them home with my own tongue. I hope you will allow me this small pleasure. Sure. Your Grace, I must warn you, this is no ordinary golem. He's made of adamantine. He's almost impossible to destroy, even with magical weapons. But if you wear it out for long enough in battle, it will collapse for a while to restore its strength, which just makes it worse. At that moment, you'll need to pull the key from its chest. If you know anything about mechanics, that should switch it off. And if you don't, Harim's gloomy question hovers unanswered in the silence. That time it wasn't awkward, the silence. And, Balkan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Thank you for giving me the things. It's good that I came here. It's really good that I came here. Because this quest is probably to the, in the parts that I was, traveling in. So, really great stuff. And we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.